Okay, so your bell ringer, part B, was to write an equation for the line that goes through these 2 points. To do that, we are going to need to work with that y equals mx plus b form. Now remember, what do we need to fill in on this equation to make it an equation? What do we fill in for the final answer there? Yes, Sabrina? No, well, that's what you need to do that for the slope, yes. What are the 2 numbers that you have, not the exact numbers, but what letters need to be replaced with numbers in that equation? And yeah. M and B need to be replaced with actual numbers. And as you were saying, we need to work with that y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 formula. That formula will not be on the board. It will not be on the quiz tomorrow. But we will need to do it on the quiz, but that formula will not be written there. You will be allowed to have a 3x5 index card with the notes handwritten on one side of the note card only.
Wait, what?
You will be allowed one 3x5, 3-inch by 5-inch index card with notes on one side, handwritten, that you can use during your quiz. So this might be one thing you might want to add to that note card if you're having trouble with this formula. You might also want to add this in there as well. All right, so for this one, we would do 12 minus 9. That'd be the y2 and minus the y1. Then we would do 8 minus 5, which is the x2 minus the x1. 12 minus 9 is 4. Right? 8 minus 5 is 3. So we have a 4/3 slope. 8 minus 5 is 3. 12 minus 9 is not 4.
Yeah, it's 3, right?
Ah, jeepers. Let me undo that. 12 minus 9 is 3. So you have 3 over 3, which is 1. All right, so we have a slope of 1. Now, we have the 1 in our equation, so we know we're going to have something like y equals 1x plus something. But we don't know what the b is. This is where, as we've said before, we're going to use one of the coordinates, plug them in for x and y temporarily, so we can find the b and have our equation. So I'm going to use that first coordinate, which has 9 for y. We have a 1 for the slope and a 5 for the x from that first coordinate again. Now with that equation, the only thing I have left in here as a variable is the b. To solve for b, I would end up subtracting 5 from both sides, which is going to give me a b is equal to 4. Okay, where did I lose you?
Where'd you get the 9 from?
Yeah, where'd you get the 5?
Okay. I used this coordinate. Look, I used this coordinate. That's the first coordinate. This is a y value. This is an x value. This point is on the line described by the equation we're creating, right? So when you plug it in for 5 for x and 9 for y, replacing the x with a 5, the y with a 9, the slope was a 1. When I do that, this should be on the line. Should make this equation true, right? But the only problem is we don't know what this b part is. Well, since we have all this stuff in here, the only thing left is the b. So now we isolate the b to solve for it. 1 times 5 is 5. So you have to subtract 5 to get it to the other side. You end up getting b is equal to 4. So now that you know what b is, and you know what m is, you can write the equation out, right?
Yeah.
Y is equal to the slope times x plus the y-intercept of 4. Technically, you wouldn't write 1x, you would just write x. So you'd have x plus 4. Y equals x plus 4 for your final answer there.